Hello everyone, today we'll be doing SQ88872. Not a normal flight, we're going to be repositioning this aircraft, not a Victor Sierra Whiskey uniform. It was actually supposed to be Whiskey Papa. I actually did this flight to Batam. We're flying Hang Nadim. So Singapore Hang Nadim, and we just finished hour before start checklist. We're ready for pushback. So we're going to make a pushback call to Singapore traffic. Singapore traffic, Singapore 8872, stand Alpha 4, pushing back facing north, Singapore traffic. I still need to get Erwin's
commencing push.
Profile for GSX. Whatever.
Started wheel.
All engines really starting wheel. Okay. Beacon is on. We're going to be very light. We're going to have a rotation speed of 123 knots, which is by far the slowest rotation speed I've ever seen in the 777. Pushback time 1035. I forgot to start our virtual airline Pegasus launcher, but it's whatever. Right, starting engine. We're gonna stand by for start because if I start my engines now, it won't allow me to start my flight for the VA. Sad. Whatever. How's the traffic looking in Singapore? It's just me and supposedly there's this some other traffic there, but I'm just not seeing them. I think they disconnected. Whatever. This is an A350 at stand Alpha 2, which is right there. I'm just not seeing it. Oh no, they're disconnected, yeah. So it's not my issue. Okay, you can start pushback here, please. I know, I am just really stressed on time.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Alright, stand by for engine start. Oh, I had to do that because my Pegasus was not working. So we're going to start engines 2 in 1 sequence. Actually, let's be cool for no reason, huh? Let's just put it here. Huh. Engine N2 is rising. Good. So there's a traffic call I heard, but I think that was for arriving. It's pretty far away. Jetstar 43. My N2 stable. Running engine. Starting engine 2.
Singapore traffic, Jetstar 43, 7 miles, final runway 20 right.
Starting engine 1. So we're going to be doing a on-half approach into Nadim. So they have an ILS for the runway 04, but not the opposite runway. Runway 22. I've never landed at Nadim, so it's going to be interesting. We're going to be doing 13 touch and goes. 1-3, you heard me right. Starting engine port. I keep on saying injecting fuel. I'm not really that sure if it's injecting fuel like on the 737, but yeah. Yeah. Wow. Doing a rotation speed at 123 knots is very slow. It's because we're super light. We have 5.6 tons of fuel. So we're going to be landing, we're going to be parking in one of the remote bays, and then we're going to be refueling at Nadim, which is not actually realistic. We would be having a lot of fuel in Singapore. We would be refueling in Singapore, but for the VA, I accidentally set as a... Good in starts disconnecting AP. And take off flaps 15. Anti-ace no need, recall checked. We're going to be just taxiing via Victor, Quebec, 20 Tango 1, runway 20 center. Flight control check. Way on to the right. Forward on to the left. Neutral. Aft elevator. Forward elevator. Flight control checked. And flaps 15 is set. Ram equipment is removed. Singapore traffic, Singapore 8872, taxiing Victor, Quebec, holding point Tango 1, runway 20 center, Singapore traffic. Okay, turn of lights, it's not really that bright anymore, so I think it's suitable. Taxi light, ATS, light on. Yeah. And before takeoff, checklist complete. We should have theoretically done that when we were entering the runway, but that's fine. Runway is off. It would be very easy. Yeah, let's try not to overspeed our taxi there. It would be very easy to do that. I think we'll be able to see the landing Jetstar. Hey, weather radar on my side. Terrain on yours. Where's this traffic at? Hello? Where's my traffic? What's up with my traffic installer? There's an invisible Jetstar A320 here. A321, sorry. Sorry, I won't be on the center line from the taxi, I'm just fixing up my rudders.
Jetstar 43, cleared runway 20, right, Singapore.
Alright. Oh wow, that's tight. Okay, good. Oh my god. My cable, my headphone cable just got tangled. Anyways, I'm back. Right, that feels so much better. Weather controls. Right. I'm gonna have to fix this traffic. It's not loading. No idea why. It's not like we'll see much traffic having Nadim anyways. This is a repositioning, and then later we'll be doing a training flight, if for those who don't know. This flight was carried out today. And yeah, I saw it on flight radar and I was like, hey, I want to do that. We're going to be complying with the speed restriction for Singapore 230 knots to 4,000. We're climbing to 5,000, and then we'll be taking a we're doing runway heading and then a left turn heading, what is it? 110? Or 110. And we do that until how far? That looks to me like 15 nautical miles. Yeah. So we should have all the goodie softwares running. Singapore traffic, Singapore 8872 via Tango 1, lining up runway 20 center, Singapore traffic. Oh, sorry about that, didn't mean to put the logo light. We have not been cleared for takeoff, so I'm going to leave off the takeoff lights. My bad. Lineup checklist has already been complete. Oh, before takeoff, sorry. And since there's no traffic on my side, visually I will be checking Vatsim radar every now and then. I have it on my second display. Or should I say my third display actually.
Approaching 20 center. On runway 20 center.
It's a good shot. Okay, so we'll be doing a very early rotation. That's just a thing to recall. Now let's make the traffic call. Let's close a few apps so my computer will be running a bit smoother. Okay, good. Singapore traffic, Singapore 8872, taking off runway 20 center, flying runway heading Singapore traffic. Okay. Eye on the speed. Let's do this.
On runway 20 center. On runway 20 center.
55 stable. We should take off. Navigraph. There's early speed of life checked. Hold. V1 rotate. By the way, climb go. What about VNAV speed? Singapore traffic, Singapore 8872, airborne runway 20 center, climbing 5000, Singapore traffic. So I just had to grab that screenshot. Disregard FMC message on flaps 5, speed check flaps 5. Well, I thought I'd disconnect. Unsure why it's going to idle. So we're just going to take manual control. Singapore. Opa. I pressed the wrong button there. Singapore traffic, Singapore 8872, left turn heading 110, Singapore traffic. Firm. Flaps 1, flaps up, speed check, flaps up. Pilot 1, checked. Slow down 2 to 0 knots. When we're kind of overhead Batam, we will apologies. Since I want to follow the VNAV path, we actually want it to go to 5,000 first. Heading 134. We're going to have a non-normal fuel quantity low, we're just going to override checklist because it is expected. Now we can descend via LNAV but have open the speed window. We gotta wait too. Not a big one. Final approach is going to be 146 flaps 30. Actually switched to terrain mode, so it's a bit easier. Now we can make a left turning 065. And for the RNF, it is be at 1700. There's a 2.9 degree glide slope, so it's not standard 3. Alright, after takeoff checklist complete and descent checklist. Also good, same QNH. And yep. What did I type? Did I not type one? Oh god. What's wrong now? Oh, it's 38. God damn, sorry, apologies. This is so small on my screen. Flaps 5. Speed check flaps 5. Okay, quick side note, wow.
Traffic to the 973, 5 miles out.
Look at this.
0, right, changing.
Singapore traffic, anyways. That was some good centerline tracking, I must say. Nadim traffic, Singapore 8872, we on a downwind runway 22 for the RNF. Nadim. In fact, for Nadim we're going to be doing a runway 22, so we're going to be doing some speed control. Let's just do it 4, we're going to be reducing to fan. No. From 8 miles, yeah. We're going to be directing rig V, and then we're going to be doing Nadim traffic, Singapore 8872, entering base turn runway 22, Nadim.
Singapore traffic, Skydolly 973, start stepping for a visual approach runway 20, center, Singapore Changi traffic.
So the minimums is 570. Confirm? Yeah. We have LNAV and VNAV in operation, so that's what it is. I'm gonna use the 8 of our speed brakes here.
And Changi traffic, Skydolly 973, established runway 20 center, visual approach. Currently 6 miles out, Singapore Changi.
Flaps 15, speed check flaps 15. But we're pretty low on fuel. I'm gonna look out the window any second now. This sunset looks so good. Oh my god, I can't get this minimums to work. 10 more. 570. It's the hardest part of the flight, setting the minimums work. Okay. Wow. So obviously I don't think they would be doing this in the nighttime, but yeah. Okay, go down. Nadim traffic, Singapore 8872, established final course, RNF runway 22, Hungary. Right, flaps 25, speed check flaps 25. Let's make it look like my captain is actually doing something. Just in case something goes wrong. We'll record this. What a view! Molly.
And Changi traffic, it's Skydolly 973, vacating runway 20, center, Singapore Changi.
Wow. Alright, we can put speed 160 now. Flaps 4, speed check flaps 4. Landing checklist. Landing checklist complete. The reducing fan approach speed is 146, and I don't think we might need a VF additive, so 1. checked, stable. Go on altitude is course 220.
Approaching. 2.
At above 1000. Okay, autopilot, disconnect my controls.
Approaching minimums.
Checked.
Minimums.
Continue.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Pivots up. Reverse green, decel. For the Grammy, you know? Knots reverses disengage. Automate off. We're gonna have to backtrack, is it? Oh no. No, we don't, thank God. Kinda going a bit fast. Not bad of a landing, that was fine. We have 13 more attempts, how about that, huh? First time landing in Nadim. Nice speed brakes. Side flaps all the way up. Nadim traffic, Singapore 8872, vacated runway 22 via Echo, Singapore correction, Nadim traffic. Gonna be taxiing straight. Quick set. We wait till APU has successfully started. Right. I think I'm gonna put this all in one whole video. So that's gonna be our repositioning flight, and then we're gonna be doing 13 touch and goes. Yeah. Cool, huh? Alright, APU is up and running. We can disconnect engines. Sorry. Yeah, disconnect engines to inline. And we're going to foul the flight. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to main menu, do that, go back to Batam. Not airborne, let's just say here.
You need to set parking brakes to...
So the landing is 165, not bad. So I'm just dispatching the flights, so yeah. So for the fuel, we're looking at 20 tons. Zero. Why is it not loading? Okay, technical difficulties, it's not loading in. Alright, I'm gonna restart the simulator. Stand by now.
FSrealsic connected.
Excuse me. Sorry. Right. It's not gonna allow me to file the flight plan via our virtual airline stuff, so I'm just gonna do it manually. Hooray!
Set parking brakes to request ground services.
I'm just filing the flight plan right now, so stand by. Right, filed. So yeah, you have to edit this. So welcome again to the what's now not cold and dark, but will be soon. Cold and dark cockpit of the 777. We're going to be doing a 13 touch ingos at Hang Nadim. We did a landing from Singapore to Hang Nadim, very light. Rotation speed of 123 knots, so something like that. Setting up the cockpit. Okay. Connect to the Vatsim network. Who's yelling at me now? Is it you? Shush. Wait. 21 tons of fuel is loaded. Departure 1008 SIL, nothing has changed. Alarm, alarm. Oh, whoa, sorry. I don't know what's our remote stand that we're in today. Ugh, that does not look good. We are stand terminal. Alpha 02. Just put this. Non-database. How about just Alpha 2? Not in database. Alright, we'll just use airport. Right, I won't be needing my keyboard anymore, so set that away. So origin, we're doing a training flight back to Whiskey India Delta Delta. We're going to be using runway 22 for departure. Flight number Singapore 8872. Of course, I'll put 2 A's because I'm out of my mind. There we go. Activate that. Cool, we're going to be doing just runway heading, and we're going to be taking, it's going to be left-hand circuits, nothing special. We're going to be holding an altitude 1,700 feet. And let's check on Vatsim if everything is filed properly. Cool. And we can expect another RNAF. Switch it. Fuel, we have 21, so gross weight is going to be 258 tons. 258.1.7. 700. Calculate that, please. So do rate to flaps 15. One 156, and 163. Jakarta radar went online, but I don't think he controls Hang Nadim, so we're gonna stay in Unicom for now. We're just gonna stay selected speed 220 on departure. We don't want to go too fast. Cool. So that's set and good. Oh yeah. APU is not on, we just start APU now. My communications are on. Don't know why I'm not hearing anyone. Singapore's 3 arrivals. 2 arrivals, 1 departure, sorry. Check our plan, what is this? That's the Mr. Birch, okay, got it. So she's going to be doing a immediate left-hand turn to heading 043. Yeah. Cool. Let's get the pushback tug connected. Is parking brake set? No, it's not. It is now. Cool. Prepare for pushback and departure, please. Anything will do. Is APU good and running? Yes it is, we can
Hello Captain, we are ready for pushback.
Roger. Okay, reflight check is complete.
Departure check
Before start check, the flight orders are V2 speeds 163, V rotate speeds 156, and then V1's 155. And departure check completed, so beacon light on. Full start checklist complete.
Locking gear.
So we want to make sure that we do not enter the other island. Not sure what this island is. Batam? Or Bintan? Is it Bintan? Not sure. Okay, we want our nose to go right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Roger. Nadim traffic, Singapore 8872 at Hang Nadim, pushing back for runway 22, Hang Nadim.
Commencing push.
Commencing push.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Cool. See you guys. Okay, starting engines 2 in 1 sequence. And we'll put TA on the transponder. Starting engine 2. Back. So we wanted to get speed control at 8 nautical miles, then at 4 as well. So let's be ready for...
Please set parking brakes.
Like brake set?
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Alright, I'll let you know. We have no passengers, so signal science is not a factor to consider. Okay. And just stable, starting engine 1. Great job on the pushback, guys. Very nice. Let's just say good. Pushback is completed.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Yes, we do.
You can disconnect.
Right, take off flaps 15. That's 5. And then 15. 2 good engine starts, disconnecting the APU.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck
Before
disconnected.
before
Bypass
taxi
terminal.
checklist. Just not 8 flight
Left
control.
is clear. Right is clear.
For right aileron. Full aileron check. Aft elevator. Forward elevator. Checked. And ground kilometers move left and right. For taxi checklist completed. And signal received. Starting to fight. And the taxi is gonna be a what? Taxi Foxtrot. Yeah. Nadim traffic Singapore 8872 taxiing Foxtrot entering runway 22 via Alpha backtracking full length runway 22 Nadim. Roger. Taxiing. Back is released. This time I'm gonna start up my Volantra because I want to see all the loops we do. It's gonna look so cool. I got terrain mode, and you may go weather mode, sir. Sire. And, my god, didn't set the MCP properly. 163. Cabin is ready, checked. Oops, I was just reading some chat that's going on. Alright, a lot of banter. I approve. Who's ready for 13 touch and goes? I sure am. So if I just calculated the amount of fuel we needed properly. If not, someone's in trouble. Very nice. Nadim traffic, Singapore 8872, landing, correction, entering runway 22 via Alpha, Nadim. Before takeoff checklist complete. Right is clear. And left on the approach is clear. So as brief, we're going to be doing a sharp 180-degree left turn heading 043 after departure. Forgot to set up my FS2 crew RAAS. Yeah. So we didn't get it entering runway or approaching runway 22. It's pretty sad, but whatever. I don't remember doing a back check in quite a long time, so let's see how I do. I know there's a technique to it, right? I think 17 knots is a bit too fast. Especially for this huge aircraft, you need to go wide. I mean long. Our left engine is not on the grass yet. Alright, good. No.
Approaching. 2.
Thank you.
On runway. 2.
Alright, let's line up properly. There we go. Nadim traffic, Singapore 8872, departing runway 22, left turn 043 for circuits. Nadim traffic. Okay, taxi light on. And some forward pressure. Take off. .55 stable. Pushing takeoff thrust. Lot of ref. Airspeed live checked. Hold. Rotate. Elevator decline, go. Lower FV now speed. Left turn.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
Four hundred. 300. 200.
Go around. Flaps 20, go up. Maybe up flaps 20. I'll put that one. $1,200 feet per
Approaching.
minute.
2.
Approaching minimums.
Well, it's just much heavier on the controls for some reason.
Minimums.
Continue. Oh, stuttering.
400. 300. 200.
No, I'll land. Disregard. Whoa! $50.
30. 20. 10.
Go around. Hello, go around Thus. You're very, very slow today. I can tell you this, that is not how go around slowing. Gear up, flaps 20. Nadim traffic Singapore 8872, go around left heading 043. Nadim. What was that message? It was like all in pink. Bleed engine off too. 300 feet too high. Man, how do these pilots do this, man? Wow. And I'm doing the baby version. I have like such a longer final than they do. I think it's all visual, there's no on-air involved. I think so. Man can't go. I will check the now normal when I'm not controlling the aircraft. I will be controlling, but it's a lot. Because when the thrust is being put by the engines, there's a tendency for the plane to, you know, pitch up and gain altitude because of the flaps. And what is happening? Why is one engine... Cold start? Whoa. Left engine fail. Engine fail left. Alright, engine has auto started. What is going on today? With an engine failure that decided to fix itself. I explained what not out of that. Oh, checklist. Engine not failing anymore. Disregard message. Oh, Singapore Tower is online. Who's online in Singapore Tower? Carl Copsley. Come on, how can we make this turn sharper? There's no way that they would do this, man. You get out. Oh my god. I think this is training for what happened with SQ888's with the bad weather at Singapore at one time. Speed brakes full. They made 2 missed approaches into Hang Nadim and were very low fuel.
1,000.
A few good stories on that. Hang Nadim traffic Singapore 8872 established visual runway 22.
Approaching.
Hang Nadim.
2.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
400. 300. 200. 100.
Go around. Singapore 8872 going around. Left turn 043. Hang Nadim. Oh no. Is that who I think it is? It just went on, gear up, flaps 20. I think Singapore radar just went online. I'm gonna have to contact them. Or it could be Singapore. No, it's Singapore radar, yeah. He's gonna send us a contact me message now. If you don't crash before that. Which it's high chance they think. Okay, if he's gonna contact us, please be now. Because the workload intensity is very high when I'm a bit closer to a turning point. That's what I'm gonna call it, turning point. Autopilot. What are you trying to do, man? Well, I don't know this guy. I don't know this mystery radar. Yeah, mystery radar, that's what it is. Don't know why we're not receiving a contact me, but that's fine. So let me show you. Yeah, this is how they were doing it. Damn. That can wait for another time. Alright. Autopilot disconnect. Good down. Oh my god. Every single time I do this, I'm just so like... How do they do this? Not now, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, we just gotta contact me. Is it 1237? I suppose it is. Come on. Singapore radar, good evening. Singapore 8872, we established visual final runway 22 at Hang Nadim.
Singapore 8872, Singapore radar, surface wind light and variable, runway 22, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 22, Singapore 8872, we'll be doing a left turn heading 043 after planned go around Singapore 8872.
Singapore 8872, roger.
1,000.
Singapore 212, descend to 7,000 feet, unit 1008.
This is 7,108, Singapore 202, correction 2.
Approaching. 2.
Approaching minimums. minimums.
Continue.
Four hundred. 300. 200.
Go around. Singapore 8872 going around 22.
Approaching. 22.
Singapore 8872, roger.
Unstable.
Oh, who did
Singapore 8872, next intention.
Sorry, you broke up there. Can you say again for Singapore 8872?
Singapore 8872, what will be your next intention?
We're going to be doing left-hand circuits 1,700 feet or below for runway 22 and Nadim.
Singapore 8872, roger, your number 1, report final.
We'll put final runway 22 Singapore 8872. I know, sorry. Wow, today has been a hectic day, huh? I like this controller. Ah, that's why we're not hitting select when we go on, because it automatically selects LNAV. I have that setting on the FMC. So dumb. So dumb. I need an MCP panel. So I can like select my speed while making inputs on my yoke. Right, left turn. Go down. Flaps 25, speed check, flaps 25. Flaps full, speed check, flaps full. Pretty low on the altitude, so let's nose up a bit. Singapore 8872, established final runway 22.
Singapore 8872, surface wing light inferable, runway 22, clear for the option.
Cleared for the option, Singapore 8872. Whoa. I'd love to have a visual of the runway, thank you.
Singapore 212, descent 2,500 feet.
2,500 feet, Singapore 212.
Approaching. 22.
Thanks to light on.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Whoa.
400.
Bit wobbly there. I'm risky. I went to the wing view. We're too high.
100.
Flaps 20, go up.
Approaching. 2.
Singapore 8872, go around 22.
4872, roger.
Oh, we busted that 17,000 feet.
Singapore 212, fly heading 290.
290, Singapore 212.
Pilot. Oh. Oh, we actually can see traffic now. Let's go.
Singapore 303 with you at level 360. Runway 22, clear for your check.
Blocked.
Singapore 8872, surface lighting variable, you are number 1, clear for your check, runway 22.
Clear for the option, runway 22, Singapore 8872.
Singapore RAAS, Scooter 303 with you, flight level 360. Scooter 303, Singapore radar, squawk 2262. Squawk 2262, did you say Singapore radar? Scooter 303, correct, squawk 2262. Roger, squawking 2262. Scooter 303, identified flight to Singapore via Elalo 1 Bravo arrival, expect Airlines runway 20 right. Scooter 303, clear to Singapore via Elalo 1 Bravo arrival, expect runway 22 right, 20 right.
How about I disconnect? What's bank angle, man? Oh, we're going up and down, huh? Okay, 787 always does that. Oh, you can see some traffic, nice. This is a good one. Yeah. We actually planned our turn a bit the best one so far. Alright, we're a bit off to the right. A bit, sorry, left. Good, flaps full, super check, flaps full.
Singapore 212, turn left heading 230, clear for Airlines runway 20 right. Turn left heading 230, clear Airlines 20 right, Singapore 212.
Check stable. Clear for the option.
Approaching. 2, 2.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
Four hundred. 300. 200.
Singapore radar, Singapore 212, fully established. Singapore 212, contact Singapore Tower 118.16, good day. 118.6,
30.
good day,
20,
Singapore
10.
212.
Hurry up, flaps 20.
Singaporean radar, hello, I'm at 2,000 feet, Singapore 1214. Singapore 1214, Singapore radar, identified climb to flight level 240, Android 6. Climb flight level 240, we set Singaporean 1214.
Singaporean 1214. Or whatever his call sign was.
Singapore 1214, turn left heading 110. Heading 110, Singaporean 114.
Singapore 8872, go around runway 22.
Singapore 8872, Roger number 1. Singapore 1214, continue turn left heading 025. Oh, can you please say that again, Swiss 112? Sorry, not Swiss, Singaporean 112. Singapore 1214,
I
turn left
exposed
heading
where it's
025.
from. If you really couldn't tell.
Stop climbing 025.
Oh,
Singapore 1214, correct 025.
left. Heading.
You're really, you're not very loud, so I cannot hear you so much, Singapore 114.
Heading, yeah, not altitude. You're saying step climb.
Heading 025, sorry, Singaporean 114.
Scooter 303 requesting out of cockpit for about 5 minutes.
Scooter 303, approve, report when you are back.
Report when back, Scooter 303.
Singapore 1214, proceed direct to Ahmed. Direct Ahmed, Singapore 114. Singapore 8872, surface green light and variable runway 22, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 22, Singapore 8872. Good out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Suddenly losing so much altitude. Oh, really? Thought I armed the speed brakes, not extended them. Anyhow. Oops, not flaps 4. Oh, we are way off-centered here. Not as good as our last one.
1,000.
Check by me, clear for the option. What an unstable man. Intentional.
Approaching. 2-2.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Retard landing. That's a bolter. I think that's what they call these landings, a bolter landing or whatever. Where you touchdowns, pre-bakes deploy, and you react. Whoa, climbing like a rocket ship. I need to find the term for that. There's a term for those types of landings. It's like a B something. Bolters, I don't know. It's one of those terms you just forget.
Singapore 1214, monitor advisory 122.83.
Contacting advisory on 122.8. Thank you for your service. Have a good day.
Yeah. Singapore 8872, service speed light and variable runway 22 clear for your option.
Runway 22 cleared for the option, Singapore 8872. Good.
Good 303 reporting back.
Good 303, roger.
Perfect gear, but my gear's down. This is so tight. How do they do this? Oh, not bad. Not bad at all, just slightly high. Pretty high, actually. Ah, go around.
Sync rate.
Going around. Sync that one and go around. Go up, flaps 20. Again! Ah, flaps 15. Those are selected. Singapore 8872, going on, runway 22.
4872, roger.
Singapore 8872, do we need to let you know every single time we go around, or just when we are ready for the final, or when we're on final?
Singapore 8872, you just need to report me when you are on downwind and say your intention.
Confirm on the downwind, Singapore 8872.
Singapore 8872, inform on downwind and say your intention.
Roger, we'll go Singapore 8872. I like this flying actually. Towards the beginning I was very rusty, I did not like it, but now this is like nice as a pattern. Singapore 8872, we established downwind, request touch and go on the way 22.
Singapore 8872, number 1, surface inlet and variable, runway 22, clear for touch and go.
Runway 22, clear for touch and go, Singapore 8872. Ah, we got fan mail, let's read this. Go down. We're very low, so let's try to gain some altitude. Oh, we're still two reds, and we're actually a bit high now. That's cool. Let's not fall out of the sky like a rock, like we were just doing. Oh my god, I'm not reading all that text, bro. I'm not reading all that when I'm on final. Sorry, Nirav, if you're watching this. Nirav. So we say in German. Flaps full, speed check flaps full now. Now speed's checked. Oh.
Approaching. 2.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Go around. Hello. Go around. Dude, why you have to be so slow?
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Dude. Holy moly.
Sink. Don't sink.
Alright, I had to disconnect the auto throttles. There for some reason. Alright, go up, flaps 20. And I set this to 190. That was very close, man. I'm not happy. What the hell just happened there?
Scuda 303 requesting flight level 370, step climb.
Scuda 303, climb to flight level 370.
Climbing 370, roger.
Singapore 8872, establish downwind request option runway 22.
Singapore 8872, surface wind line at variable, runway 22, cleared for the option.
Runway 22, cleared for the option, Singapore 8872. Good on. I swear to God. There we go. Oh, watch the altitude.
1,000.
Why are we so low? Oh my god. Fuel quantity low. Singapore 8872 request full stop landing. Runway 22.
Singapore 8872 surface wind light and variable runway 22 clear to land.
Runway 22 clear to land Singapore 8872. Alright, it's gonna be the final landing of this.
Approaching. 2.
We're a bit high.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue landing.
Singapore Tower here, this is Singapore 582 with you descending to 240. Singapore 582, Singapore radar squawk 2267. Squawk 2261.
7.
200.
Singapore 582 2267.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse green, spoilers. Sorry, reverse horizontal green, spoilers up, descent.
Singapore 582 squawk 2267.
The last landing was a hard
Correction,
one.
2267, Singapore 528. Correction, 552.
Yeah, 343. Only braking.
Singapore 582 identified, clear to Singapore via radar vector, expect Airlines runway 20 right, descend to flight level 160. Expecting the 20 right and descend to 160, Singapore 582.
Singapore 8872, vacate runway 22 via Delta.
Singapore 8872, taxi via Foxtrot to Bay at own choice today.
Taxi via Foxtrot to Bay of Choice, Singapore 8872, see you soon. So what we're just going to be doing is going to be doing just the return flight. In fact, I don't think we can even turn off the engines.
Scooter 303, when ready, descend via start of flight level 160.
Scooter 303, when ready, descend flight level 160. Singapore radar, good day, Singapore 635, level 40020 miles out of Melas.
Singapore 635, Singapore radar, clear to Singapore via Marble to Bravo arrival, expect ALS runway 20 right.
Clear to Singapore Marble to Bravo arrival and ALS 20 right for Singapore 635.
Scooter 303 reporting leaving flight level 370 for 160.
Scooter 303, roger.
Singapore radar, hello Air India 2380 with you, descending to 300, passing 330.
Air India 2380, Singapore radar, squawk 2266.
Squawk 2266, Air India 2380.
Singapore 582, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1009er.
1009, descend to 7,000 feet, Singapore 582.
Singapore 872, Singapore radar, standby. Air India 2380, identified, clear to Singapore via Lily 3 Bravo arrival, expect ALS runway 20 right, descend via start to flight level 160.
Clear to Singapore via Lily 3 Bravo arrival. Can you repeat the transmission for Air India 2380?
Air India 2380, descend via start to flight level 160.
Descend via start to flight level 160, Air India 2380.
Singapore 8872, ATC clearance. Singapore 8872, clear to Singapore via radar vector. Expect 5,000 feet runway 22 and squawk is 2216. Singapore 8872, is that correct? Air India 2802, Singapore radar. Air India 2802, you are unreadable. Air India 2802, descend 5 star to 7,000 feet, QNH 1009er. Singapore 582, descend to 4,000 feet, fly heading 185.
Heading 185 and descend to 4,000 feet, Singapore 582.
Air India 2380, descend 5 star to 7,000 feet, QNH 1009er.
Descend star to 7,000 feet, QNH 1009, Air India 2380.
Singapore 582, maintain 250 knots until further advice, descend 2,500 feet.
2,500 feet and confirm the speed, please.
250 knots until further advice.
250 knots, Singapore 582.
Air India 2380, descend 5 star to 4,000 feet.
Descend 5 star to 4,000 feet, Air India 2380.
Singapore 582 on heading 185, cleared for Airlines approach runway 20 right, maintain 220 knots.
And then just heading to vector approach runway 20 right, Singapore 582.
035.
Flight in 035, Air India 230.
Singapore 582, speed 180 knots until 8, thereafter 150 until 4.
150 knots until 4, DME, Singapore 582.
Singapore 582, 180 until 8, thereafter 150 until 4. Air India 2380, turn right heading 100.
Turn right heading 100, Air India 2380.
Okay, Singapore 582, we are full established localization, choose your right.
Roger. Air India 2380, correction, turn left heading 030 for resequencing.
Left heading 030, confirm for 2380.
Confirm 030.
Roger, heading 030 for resequencing Air India 2380.
Singapore 582, contact Singapore Tower 118.6, gray.
118.6, thank you very much for your service, bye-bye.
Area 2380, resequencing, fly heading 110, descend 2,500 feet.
Heading 110 and descend to 2,500 feet, Air India 2380.
Singapore 872, push and start approach to face north.
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
Air India 2380, turn right heading 180, clear for Airlines runway 20 right.
Request ground services.
Right, heading 180, cleared for ILS 20, right, Air India 2380.
Scooter 303, 1000 to level off at 160.
Scooter 303, descend 5 star to 7,000 feet, QNH 1009er.
Descend 7000, QNH 1009 for Scooter 303.
Air India 2380, speed 180 knots until 8, thereafter 150 until 4.
Stop the engines to request ground services.
Speed 180 until 8 and 140 until 4 DME, Air India 2380.
Air India 2380, 150 until 4.
Correction, 150 until 4, Air India 2380.
Singapore 872, Roger, startup is approved and you are cleared taxi Foxtrot holding point Alpha runway 22. Area 2380, contact Singapore Tower 118.6.
Contact Singapore Tower 118.6. Thank you for your service. See you.
See you. Scudo 303, cancel all speed restriction. High speed descent approved.
High speed descent. Approved for Scudo 303.
Area 2380, Singapore radar. Scudo 303, descend 5 star to 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 for Scudo 303.
Scudo 303, fly heading 185.
Flying heading 185, Scudo 303.
Air India 2802, contact Singapore Tower 118.6. Scooter 303, descend 2500 on the present heading, clear for ILS 20 right.
Descend 2500 on present heading, clear ILS 20 right for Scooter 303.
Singapore 872, clear for back runway 22, report ready. Singapore 872, surface wind, light and variable, fly runway heading, climb to 3000 feet, runway 22, clear for takeoff. Singapore 872 identified on right heading 360, climb to 5000 feet. To the 303, contact Singapore Tower 118.6, speed 180 knots until 8.
180 until 6 CME, contact Singapore Tower 1186.
Negative 180 knots until 8. Singapore 8872, continue turn right heading 015. Singapore 8872, expect ILS approach runway 20 right. Singapore 8872, turn left heading 360, descend to 4,000 feet.
Singapore radar, good. Using Singapore 948, airborne passing 1,600 feet.
Singapore 948, Singapore radar identified, climb to flight level 3990 unrestricted, proceed direct to Gure.
Sorry, say the waypoint again.
Singapore 948, climb to flight level 3990 unrestricted, proceed direct to Gure.
Climb to 50390 unrestricted and direct to Gure, Singapore 948.
Tangi radar, this is Singapore 254, with you flight level 400.
Singapore 254, Singapore radar, squawk 2255.
2255 for Singapore 254.
Singapore 254 identified, play to Singapore 5 Lalo 1 Bravo arrival, expect Airlines runway 20 right.
Cleared, clear Singapore via Lalo 1 Bravo. I expect Airlines runway 20 right for Singapore 254.
Singapore 8872, descend 2,500 feet, speed 180 knots. Singapore 8872, turn left heading 300.
Singapore 254, I think we're ready to descend.
Singapore 254, Roger, and there seems to be quite early when ready descend 5 star to flight level 250.
Send via star flight level 2501 ready for Singapore 254.
Singapore 635, request descent.
Radar,
Singapore 635, descend 5 star to flight level 160.
Level 300 via Ogleba 1 Bravo.
65, descend 5 star to flight level 160.
Spider Star 160, Singapore 635.
Singapore 8872, turn left heading 190, plate for Airlines runway 20 right. Singapore 8872, medium 180 knots, until 1,800, climbing 3,000. Singapore 8872, 180 knots until 8.
Good afternoon, kilometer 6, passing level 280, Ogleba 1 Bravo.
LM 836, Singapore radar, squawk 2247.
2247, kilometer 6.
Control 0548, 2000, climbing 3000. 0548, Singapore radar identified, climb to flight level 330 unrestricted. 330 unrestricted, 0548. LMA 36 identified, clear to Singapore 5 Ogleba 1 Bravo arrival, expect Airlines runway 20 right, descend 5 star to flight level 160.
Descending level 160, Ogleba 1 Bravo, runway 20 right, kilometer 6 seconds.
LMA 36 proceed direct to P-Pop.
Direct to P-Pop, kilometer 836, thank you.
Cebu 548, proceed direct to Kotka. Proceeding direct Kotka, Cebu 548. Singapore 8872, contact Singapore Tower 118.63. Goodbye.
2500.
Seaport 8729 spawning air over there. Surface wind 170 degrees 5 knots, runway 20 right to the left. Seaport 8872 negative. Surface wind 170 degrees 5 knots, runway 20 right to the left.
Approaching 20 right.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Seaport 8872, welcome home, vacate whiskey 7, turn left whiskey.